movement in whole, we can clearly see that now it's also following this structure, giving us a buy signal looking at this price movement right now. This monthly close is a very bullish sign right now, triangle here. And look at this symmetrical triangle, narrow CPR and narrow CPR indicates whole month is going to be a trendy month. So hey everyone, thank you so much for joining in. So looking at the current Bitcoin price action, we can clearly see right now with this Elliott wave impulse that we are making a 5 smaller degree of impulse wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because this fifth wave is actually a motive wave. And if you are not familiar with this Elliott wave impulse, guys, I've written it everything very clearly here below. Look, wave 1, wave 3 and 5 are impulse, wave 1, wave 3 and 5 are impulse wave, and number 2 and number 4, they are our actually a smaller retrace of wave 1 and wave 3. So this means the wave 1, 3 and 5, wave 1, 3 and 5, that's our motive wave, and they are subdivided into 5 smaller degree impulse level like this one, smaller 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movement, like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movement. And guys, this wave 2 here and wave 4, they are our corrective wave, and they are subdivided into 3 smaller degree waves labeled as A, B, C. You can use this Elliott wave impulse to find where the price is currently heading. If we go through this Elliott wave impulse, we can see that fifth wave, which is actually a motive wave, indicating price will go to the upside. So we are forming this 5 smaller degree impulse wave, which is this first, second, third, fourth and fifth. And looking at this movement in whole, we can clearly see that now it's also following this structure. So it's very useful if you could also use this Elliott wave impulse in your price action, and also keep an eye on this. And guys, this Bitcoin price action in a monthly time frame in this horizontal channel, we can see this monthly close is a very bullish sign right now, because it's slightly above the key resistance here. That's actually giving us some sort of like confirmation that the bulls are trying to push the price to the upside. As I've showed you in a weekly time frame, we actually did the candlestick mathematics and we had a really nice gravestone doji indicating, hey, this is a very bullish sign. And now appearance of this candle in a weekly time frame has also been really confirming that right now there are lots of pressure, this buying pressure around this area. That means bulls are taking more control of this situation if you look at this in a monthly or in a weekly time frame. But looking this here in the monthly time frame, we can say that this here the price close is very bullish, because it has already closed slightly above the key resistance. So guys, this might be also very interesting, indicating the price has possibility to continue to the upside. And guys, those who have watched my previous video, they know I've talked about this crossover, this 21 daily moving average crossing over this 100 daily moving average, and that in the past has always resulted in some sort of like pump and then a retracement back to this 21 moving average level. And if you go through this price action right now, guys, we talked about this symmetrical triangle. Is it going to break to the upside or downside? We said if this is a symmetrical triangle, this is a continuation pattern, because we also have symmetrical triangle around this particular area indicating, hey, the candle actually broke to the upside, and now it's a continuation pattern indicating price is going to move to the upside. But if you look at this price movement, there is something very interesting which I actually like to show you guys, because last time when we did this, we said this 21 moving average actually rejected the price plenty of time. Here we can see here, right? This price got rejected, and after that we had a massive price drop. Here same scenario, rejection, massive price drop. We actually went through a lot of examples. For example, this one, rejection, price fell massively below. Here also, guys, price started falling massively, right? But now things look very different, because we actually went through this 21 moving average. It acted as a support, didn't let price to break above it, but look what happened. The price found support around this lower line of the symmetrical triangle, and then started going to the upwards. And now it's also indicating right now we are above it, and this 21 daily moving average is acting as a very strong support, because this move here, look at this is 21 daily moving average, price went below, and now it's coming back above it and finding support very clearly. And if you go back here from, I guess, 2019, yeah, here you can see this movement again, guys, this symmetrical triangle here, and look at this symmetrical triangle here, same scenario was actually unfolding, because look, price actually went below this 21 daily moving average. It tried to break above it, but it found really strong resistance, and this 21 daily moving average didn't let price to cross above it. What happened? Price started going to the downside, but it found support around this lower line of this symmetrical triangle, and then here it broke above it and also found very clearly support above the 21 daily moving average, just like what we are seeing it right now in our case. we can see price went below the 21 moving average, but now it's clearly above it and finding a very strong support around this 21 moving average. But also if you notice this price movement around this area, making this some sort of like double top area, and if you look at this scenario here, this is also indicating, hey, we had similar case here as well. Look, this double top, price coming below this 21 daily moving average, and then when it came back, it found strong support, continued to the upside. And if you look at this same scenario, guys, it's also like making similar move. Look at this double top here, price came back, went below the 21 daily moving average, and then when it came back, it found strong support around this 21 daily moving average, now indicating the same scenario which might be unfolding just like here from 2019. So also watch very carefully where this breakout is going to happen, because in this case, if it's going to follow the same scenario from 2019, then it's clearly indicating the price is going to break to the upside. So it's important to have a look at this chart time and again, guys. And guys, if you look this price action in a daily time frame with the help of this alligator indicator, last time when we did this video, we could see that the price was clearly below the jawline. But then what happened? We had a pump, then price entered the jawline of this alligator and then started continuing to the upside. And we can see we never had this crossover. I mean, the jawline never crossed over this teeth line and the lip of this alligator. But if you look here, same scenario back from 2019, and look at this one, it's actually indicating this was a pretty similar case just like here, guys. Here we had this double top, price went below the 21 daily moving average. If you look at this one and this one here, this price structure and this price structure, guys, it's also indicating, hey, it's a similar case, because you can see here price went below this teeth line and the lip of this alligator and found support around this jawline. But this jawline, this blue line, never actually cross over this lip and the teeth of alligator, right? So if you look here, in our case, same thing, guys. The price actually came below. It also broke below the jawline, but then we had a massive pump, bringing the price directly inside this jawline, and then the jawline never crossed over this teeth and the lip of alligator, indicating, hey, this is a strong support and price continued to the upside. And if we include this same scenario here where we are at the moment and go to this T3 CCI, we said we were entering the negative territory, but all of a sudden we had a push and price giving us a buy signal, looking at this price movement right now here, right? And look here, same way, guys. If we notice this price drop here indicated also, hey, this is a sell signal. But what happened? This was a very small sell signal, because after that we entered the positive territory and then price continued going to the upside. And also if you look at this MACD here below, this crossover indicating a bearish scenario. We said if this happened just like here, price is going to continue to the downside. And we also showed with different example like here, bearish crossover, bearish crossover. But if you look at this price movement and go below, we had a bearish crossover here just like we had in 2020. But what happened with the price? Corrected small here, just like that. After that, we had a crossover, this bullish crossover, indicating the price is going to continue to the upside. And if you look at this price movement, after this bearish crossover, we had a small correction, and now it's indicating maybe we are about to witness a bullish crossover. That's why this is very interesting at the moment, also looking through this alligator indicator. And guys, the most important, if this is actually a continuation pattern indicating the price is going to make higher highs, higher lows, and going to continue to the upside, this whole structure of previous high must be broken, guys. Unless price clearly breaks the previous high, this whole scenario what I've just showed you won't make any sense unless the price start breaking this previous high structure, guys. So that's why if the price is going to continue to this way, in this manner, in lower highs, lower low manners, then this here is just an indication that, hey, this in a bigger time frame could be a peak area of the mountain, which is indicating maybe we are going to continue to the downside. So everything to pan out, guys, what I actually just showed you, we want price to clearly break this line. So this means if the price is going to break the previous high, price is going to continue to the upside, making some sort of like double bottom here, and then indicating, hey, that's a bullish scenario. Price continuation to the upside is very likely. So also you have to keep an eye on this if the price is actually going to cross the previous high levels. And guys, I have a very interesting thing to show to you today. This here is the ascending monthly CPI, and indicating, hey, this is actually clearly a very narrow CPR, and those people who are following me know exactly what to expect for the whole month, because this line here, this dot here is already been placed, and now there is no change in this dot area. This means this line is going to stay here till the end of this month. So this is not going to change, and it's also clearly indicating, hey, this is an ascending CPR. When we had this massive sell off from March, price started coming, making higher highs, and this ascending CPR acted as a very strong support. Look at this, and it's an indication the price is going to continue to the upside, because even though the price right now, looking at this movement, is heading towards the CPR line, this monthly CPR line, what we can see is that already, look what happens when we see this kind of narrow CPR. This narrow CPR indicates price is not going to go sideways till the end. It indicates, hey, this is going to be a trendy month. Look, just like here, it could have gone to the downside, because this narrow CPR already gave us indication this whole month is going to be very trendy, and there is also going to be very much volatility around this area. And look, this narrow CPR indicated, hey, this is a trendy month. But look at this CPR, this is not a narrow CPR, it's a wider CPR, indicating, hey, we are going in a sideways direction. Now for this whole month, there is a narrow CPR, indicating it's going to be a trendy month, guys. Yes, you heard it right, guys. It's going to be a trendy month. So if the price is going to break to the upside, we are expecting a massive move to the upside. But if the price is going to break below the CPR line, then that's also an indication the price is going to the downside in a higher pace. I mean, with high volatility, guys. This means right now, for those people who are trading through this monthly CPR areas, for you have already your target area, and that's exactly here at 10,345 area, guys. And if the price is going to fall below the CPR line, our lower support area placed exactly for us, that's around 8,300 level. But if the price is going to act just like here, we can see we came around the CPR line, this monthly CPR line, it went to try this target area, which is this arrow line, this green line. And look here, same, we came here, we went straight to target this R1 area. But now look at this price movement, it might also go to target the R1 area, which is around 10,300 before coming back, or maybe it's going to continue, because we can clearly see that this is a narrow CPR, and narrow CPR indicates the volatility is going to be there, and it's also going to be a whole month is going to be a trendy month. So guys, also do keep eye on this, and that's what I actually wanted to share with you in today's video. If you're watching this video for the first time, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell, and also smash the like button.